Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kitchen Nightmares, where culinary calamities turn into delicious triumphs. I am your host, Josh, and today we're heading to the heart of Boston, Massachusetts to unravel the culinary mystery that is La Galleria 33. In this video, we will recap the episode and dive deep into what happened to the restaurant after the episode aired. La Galleria 33, known for its Italian charm, was like a rickety gondola floating in a sea of mediocrity. The restaurant, opened by the Bowl sisters Rita and Lisa, seemed destined for greatness, but had taken a wrong turn at Spaghetti Junction. Let's recap the episode before diving into what happened to the restaurant after Chef Gordon Ramsay's visit. The staff at La Galleria 33 spilled more beans than a clumsy chef at a bean factory. They revealed that Rita's smoking habit was so intense, it made the kitchen resemble an impromptu smokehouse. Meanwhile, Lisa didn't just sip a glass of wine to relax, she practically opened a vineyard on the spot. Rita passionately claimed that the fire in her staff's bellies had been extinguished like an overcooked lasagna. Lisa and Rita had tried everything to salvage the situation, redecorating the restaurant with the hope of tricking the culinary gods, changing the menu more times than a chameleon changes colors, and even lowering prices to a level that would make Scrooge blush. But alas, their efforts were as effective as a sieve for spaghetti. Just when all hope seemed lost, our knight in a chef's coat, Gordon Ramsay, stormed through the doors of La Galleria 33. Mistaking Rita and Lisa for customers, he couldn't help but wonder if they were serving a side dish of delusion along with their meals. Determined to unravel the mystery behind their misfortune, Gordon dove headfirst into the restaurant's murky waters. Lisa and Rita, their faces a blend of desperation and pasta sauce stains, spilled the beans, not literally, thank goodness, about the restaurant's financial sinkhole. They also revealed their frustrations with the servers, who were more interested in reenacting the Sistine Chapel ceiling than tending to customers. The situation was as bleak as a spaghetti-less plate. Gordon, ever the brave soul, ordered a feast fit for a famished football team. He dug his fork into a meatball, only to find it more rubbery than a tire factory. The veal paradiso tasted like it had been cooked in the fiery depths of Mount Vesuvius itself, and the once-beloved seafood ravioli turned out to be a frozen horror show. It was a culinary catastrophe of epic proportions. In his quest for truth, Gordon ventured into the kitchen, a land where chaos reigned supreme. It was like watching a dance routine gone terribly wrong, with no choreography and more accidental food dropping than an episode of The Great Food Fumble. Chicken on the floor, and back in the pan? The kitchen had become a playground for questionable culinary practices. As the sun set on a disastrous evening service, customers flooded the restaurant with complaints as loud as a meatball rolling down a staircase. The dining room resembled a battlefield, with Lisa and Rita dodging insults like expert somersaulting chefs. It was a full-fledged food fight, and La Galleria 33 was losing the battle. Gordon, armed with his fiery passion for perfection, confronted Lisa about her wine habit, comparing her wine consumption to an Olympic sport. He pleaded with her to ditch the bottle and channel her energy into reviving the sinking ship that was La Galleria 33. The time for change had come, and it required a sobering awakening. Determined to get to the bottom of things, Gordon discovered a fridge that resembled the aftermath of a seafood apocalypse. The mussels were past their prime, sporting a funk that could rival a jazz band. The walk-in pantry, with its rotten onions and frozen pasta, was a culinary nightmare. Gordon was one step away from donning a hazmat suit. With the battle cries of frustration echoing in their minds, Lisa and Rita stood at the edge of a precipice. Would they jump ship and abandon their restaurant dreams? No! With Gordon's persuasive powers and a sprinkle of hope, they committed to change. Lisa vowed to trade her wine glass for a water bottle, and Rita swore off smoking faster than you could say fire hazard. Gordon, armed with his culinary prowess, took on the menu like a hungry tiger pouncing on a succulent piece of meat. With Chef Michael by his side, they concocted a new menu that would make even the most discerning Italian grandmother weep tears of joy. Homemade meatballs, succulent pasta dishes, and tantalizing tiramisu took center stage, bidding farewell to the sad excuses for cuisine of the past. The restaurant's appearance had seen better days, with an ambiance as inviting as a damp rag. But fear not. A team of interior design magicians descended upon La Galleria 33, wielding paintbrushes and magic potions. The dining room underwent a jaw-dropping transformation with the power to make even the toughest restaurant critic do a double take. The much-anticipated relaunch night arrived, and the air was electric with excitement. The staff, having shed their old lazy personas, embraced their newfound energy and enthusiasm. Waiters hurriedly memorized the new menu, their confidence soaring like a perfectly risen soufflé. In the kitchen, Doug and Mike worked together like a well-oiled pasta machine, ready to serve up a storm. The relaunch was a feast for the senses, a symphony of flavors, scents, and smiles. Customers flooded the restaurant like a hungry mob, eager to taste the culinary wonders La Galleria 33 now had to offer. The food danced on the taste buds, and the transformed ambiance enveloped everyone in its warm embrace. It was a night to remember, and the restaurant was back in business. Gordon, the master of culinary resurrection, shared his final thoughts with Lisa, Rita, and their dedicated team. He praised their courage, resilience, and newfound determination. With a twinkle in his eye, he declared La Galleria 33 officially resurrected from the depths of culinary chaos. It was a triumphant moment, like finding the perfect al dente pasta. As our time at La Galleria 33 drew to a close, we bid farewell to the sisters and their reinvigorated restaurant. It was a journey of epic proportions, where culinary disasters were transformed into delicious victories. And so we leave you with a reminder. Never underestimate the power of a determined chef, a dedicated team, and the magic of a second chance in the world of food. After the Kitchen Nightmares episode aired, La Galleria 33 experienced a surge of success. The restaurant managed to stay open for several years and garnered a 3.5-star rating on Yelp. Reviews were a mix of positive and negative, but overall, it seemed like the restaurant was on the right track. Let's take a look at some real examples of those reviews. 4-star Yelp review from September 2013. Friendly staff, great mussels, and white wine sauce. Didn't realize this restaurant was on Kitchen Nightmares, but overall we had a good experience. Location is nice as well since it's off of the insanely busy Hanover Street. 5-star Yelp review from March 2016, short trip to Boston. Came to La Galleria 33 because we saw it on Kitchen Nightmares with Gordon Ramsay. Unbelievably delicious. We tried this on our first night in town, coming back tomorrow night. Added perk, both owners who were on the show were present. One was our waitress. But all of that aside, amazing food and service. 5-star Yelp review from April 2017. My husband and I went there while on vacation from Tennessee. It was perfect. The people were amazing and the food was excellent. We have seen the show on Kitchen Nightmares and so glad it is still open. It was an absolutely perfect evening for us both. Some customers praised the friendly staff and delicious mussels, while others traveled all the way to Boston to experience the restaurant seen on Kitchen Nightmares. But of course, there were still a few negative reviews sprinkled in, criticizing the bland food and lackluster service. 1-star Yelp review from April 2017. Food was nothing but bland. And it is not at all worth the price. The only good part was that after the terrible meal was after when we went home and we found out that the restaurant is one of Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares. Nothing has changed since then. But hold on, Gordon Ramsay couldn't resist paying another visit to La Galleria 33. In Season 7's revisited episode, we saw the sisters, Lisa and Rita, eagerly awaiting Gordon's return. The restaurant was packed, and the atmosphere was buzzing. Lisa even shared her thoughts on the response they received after the show. Let's take a sneak peek at this heartwarming reunion. It was a joyous reunion indeed, with hugs and laughter all around. Lisa and Rita were excited to show Gordon how well they were doing. And hey, Rita even had a clever chicken costume moment to remind Doug of their past confrontations. But alas, all good things must come to an end. Despite the initial success, La Galleria 33 closed its doors in November 2018, 6 years after the Kitchen Nightmares episode aired. The restaurant's journey had its ups and downs, and unfortunately, it reached its final chapter. I'm not sure why, as the owners didn't post any public messages, but there were a couple of 1-star Yelp reviews that suggest there were some issues. In the negative reviews, people seemed to criticize the food and service, though again, there were plenty of positive reviews as well. Fear not, fellow food enthusiasts. A new chapter began at the old La Galleria 33 location. A restaurant called Libertine took its place and has been receiving positive reviews, boasting a 4-star rating on Yelp. If you find yourself in the Boston area, why not check out this successor to La Galleria 33? As for Lisa and Rita, the sisters behind La Galleria 33, it's unclear what they've been up to since the closure. Their social media profiles have gone private, leaving us curious about their current endeavors. We hope they're both doing well and finding happiness in their post-restaurant adventures. And that wraps up our update on La Galleria 33. It was a roller coaster ride filled with culinary triumphs and challenges. While the restaurant's journey came to an end, its legacy lives on in the memories of those who experienced its cuisine. We'll continue to bring you more fascinating stories from the world of food, so stay tuned. Thank you for joining us today. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more mouth-watering content. Until next time, keep exploring the flavors of life and stay hungry.